Hi friends, on continuation of chapter number 1, solid state. Today we'll start with the classification of crystalline solids. So in last session we introduced what actually means by solid state, and we'll discuss the first point, what actually means by crystalline compound, what actually means by amorphous compound. So now in this session we'll start with the classification of crystalline solids. On the basis of nature of particle and the binding forces, the particle crystalline solids are classified into 4 types. So now in this session we have to discuss 4 major points, that is molecular solids, ionic solids, metallic solids and covalent solids. Now सभी के एटलीस्ट एक एग्जाम्पल भी आपको याद रखने पड़ेंगे. तो फर्स्ट विल स्टार्ट विद द molecular solids. Molecular solids, here the constituent particle are molecules. These are further subdivided into 3 parts. First is non-polar molecule, second is polar molecule, and third is hydrogen bonded molecular solids. So we'll start with the non-polar molecule solids. So polar and non-polar, once again polarity की बात आएगी chapter number 4 chemical bonding, 11th standard. The species has partially positively charged, partially negatively charged. They are entitled as a polar. So HCl, H partially positive, Cl partially negative. That is, the bond between H and Cl is polar bond. While in case of HH, ClCl, OO, and N, this all having the same charge, and due to this they are entitled as a non-polar molecule. तो सिंपल H2 मॉलिक्यूल N2 O2 ये सभी के बीच का जो बॉन्ड होगा वो नॉन पोलर होगा. तो फर्स्ट विल डिस्कशन स्टार्ट विद नॉन पोलर मॉलिक्यूलर सॉलिड्स. हियर द कंस्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स आर आइदर एटम लाइक नोबल गैसेस हो सकते हैं, आर्गन, नियॉन, हीलियम, और नॉन पोलर मॉलिक्यूल लाइक H2, Cl2, I2 etc. And the binding force between the particle is London dispersion force or weak van der Waals force. So ये भी आपको पता, these are the very less strong bond, or you can say that they are a very physical bond. The force of attraction cannot be measured very easily. These are soft solids and are non-conductor of electricity. Underline करके रखिएगा, MCQ में काम में आएगा. They are soft solid के नीचे अंडरलाइन कर लीजिएगा, and non-conductor of electricity. They have low melting points, third point, please mark underline, and usually liquid or gaseous state at room temperature and pressure. So this is all about your first point, non-polar solids. After non-polar, let's discuss polar. हमने स्टार्टिंग में ही डिस्कशन किया था, पोलर इज ऑल अबाउट HCl, HI. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. हियर द कंस्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल आर पोलर मॉलिक्यूल लाइक HCl, CO2, SO2 etc. The binding force between the particle is relatively stronger, that is called dipole-dipole interaction. Once again, dipole-dipole interaction is all about partially positive and partially negative species. These are soft and non-conductor of electricity. Their melting points are higher than those of non-polar molecular solid. Most of them are gaseous or liquid at room temperature. Third, under the title of molecular solid is hydrogen bonded molecular solids. Now organic के अंदर भर के हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग के बारे में डिस्कशन किया. Now what actually means by hydrogen bond? Hydrogen bond is all about hydrogen has tendency to make a bond with electron negative species like fluorine, oxygen and nitrogen. They are entitled as hydrogen bonding. So hydrogen bonded molecule के बारे में डिस्कशन करते हैं. Most important example is HF. So let's start. Here the constituent particle are molecule which contain atoms like hydrogen obviously and 3 electronegative species, fluorine, oxygen and nitrogen. The binding force between the particle is strong hydrogen bond. They are non-conductor of electricity and are volatile soft or they are volatile solid or soft solid at room temperature and the pressure, as for example H2O and ammonia. So this is all about your first type under the classification of crystalline solid, that is molecular solid. Molecular solid is subdivided into three parts. First part is non-polar molecule, second part is polar molecule, and third is hydrogen bonded molecule. So directly 2 marker question में भी पूछ सकते हैं what actually means by molecular solid and give its classification. पूरा classification ना पूछते हुए सब classification भी पूछ सकते हैं, तो ये प्रिपेयर कर लीजिएगा. एटलीस्ट 1 or 2 एग्जाम्पल ऑफ ईच याद रख लीजिएगा. नेक्स्ट वी मूव ऑन टू दिस आयनिक सॉलिड्स. जैसे ही हमारे दिमाग में वर्ड आता है आयनिक, सबसे पहला नाम आएगा NaCl, बिकॉज NaCl आयनिक एंड आयनिक मीन्स NaCl, वो हमें पहले से ही पता है. एंड यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट. व्हाट एक्चुअली मीन्स बाय आयनिक बॉन्ड, उसके लिए भी हम एग्जांपल के तौर पे NaCl ही लेते थे. तो स्पीशीज lose 1 electron, another species gain 1 electron. By losing and gaining, the bond is developed. That bond is known as ionic bond. Best example is NaCl. So let's start with the ionic solids. Here the constituent particle are ions, and the binding force between the particle is strong electrostatic force of attraction. Here the constituent particle are ions, means Na converted into Na plus plus 1 electron, that is Na plus cation, and Cl plus 1 electron gives Cl minus, that is Cl minus, once again a ion, cation and anion. They are hard and brittle and have high melting point and boiling point also. They are electrical insulators in solid state. Since the ions are not free to move about, but in the molten or solution state, ion becomes free to move about and they conduct the electricity. Salt water are good conductor of electricity. 3 idiot first scene. Fine. अगर आपके पास purest form of NaCl crystal पड़ा है और if you pass the electricity, then electricity बहुत ही कम, ना के बराबर electricity पास होगी या generally पास ही नहीं होगी. But when you hit it and convert it into molten form of NaCl, now NaCl break down, lattice enthalpy apply कर रहे हैं, and due to this you get in liquid Na plus plus Cl minus. Now this ion carries the electricity, or else when you put it into this water, the ionization takes place Na plus plus Cl minus into this water, and due to this electricity can easily pass. As for example, NaCl, KCl, CaCl2 and many more ionic solids are there. Next is all about your metallic solid. On third, under the classification of crystalline solids, we have metallic solids. Now each and every metal having layered or luster structure. Each and every atom of metal are arranged perfectly, and perfectly arrangement के बाद they have a layered or luster structure. So let's start metallic solid. They contain a large number of metal ions which are surrounded by a sea of electrons. The particles are held together by the strong electrostatic force of attraction, that is nothing but metallic bond. Due to the presence of large number of free electrons, they are good conductor of electricity and good conductor of heat also. Now typical metal के characteristics, they are ductile and malleable also, and shows some metallic luster or layer structure. As for example, almost all metal except noble metal भी होंगे, but वो minus कर लीजिए, but उसके अलावा almost सारी metal. Fourth is really very important for your board examination concern, that is called covalent or network solid. कोवेलेंट के अंदर 2 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट और ब्यूटीफुल एग्जाम्पल डिस्कस करेंगे, 11th में भी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किए हुए हैं, दैट इज ग्रेफाइट एंड डायमंड. carbon family is known as covalent family. So under the title of covalent or the network solid, we have to start with the carbon only, because carbon cannot convert into +4, carbon cannot convert into -4. कार्बन ऑलवेज शेयर द इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड ड्यू टू दिस कोवेलेंट यहीं से स्टार्ट किया था हमने 11th स्टैंडर्ड के अंदर. सो हियर द कंस्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल आर एटम एंड द बाइंडिंग फोर्स बिटवीन दिस पार्टिकल इज स्ट्रॉन्ग कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड. दे आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड ब्रिटल, हैव एक्सट्रीमली हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट एंड आर इलेक्ट्रिकल इंसुलेटर्स. एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल, diamond, silicon carbide, that is commonly known as SiC. उसका दूसरा कॉमन नेम है कार्बोरेंडम, याद कर लीजिएगा, क्वार्ट्स एंड ग्रेफाइट. यहां पे हमें खाली दो ही पार्ट के ऊपर डिस्कशन करना है, दैट इज डायमंड एंड ग्रेफाइट. आप सभी को पता है 11th स्टैंडर्ड के अंदर जब भी हमने पी ब्लॉक पढ़ाया था, पी ब्लॉक के अंदर भी हमने जब भी ग्रुप नंबर 13 एंड उसके बाद 14 के बारे में बात किया था, 14 के अंदर ये डिफरेंस पढ़ा था, दैट इज गिव द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ग्रेफाइट एंड डायमंड. वहां पे एक और चीज भी पढ़ा था, दैट इज कॉल्ड बकमिंस्टर फुलेरिंग. यहां पे हमें खाली दो ही चीज पढ़नी है, ग्रेफाइट एंड डायमंड. ग्रेफाइट हैज एक्सेप्शनल प्रॉपर्टी, दैट इज इट इज सॉफ्ट एंड गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इन ग्रेफाइट कार्बन एटम आर अरेंज इन डिफरेंट लेयर्स. बेसिकली ग्रेफाइट का अरेंजमेंट याद कीजिए, 3 carbon atom in 1 layer, then there is 1 carbon in dangling positions. So there are 2 layers, 3 carbon and 3 carbon के 2 layer हो गए, उसके बीच में there is a dangling bond that is entitled as a 4th carbon atom. So in graphite, carbon atoms are arranged in a different layer and each atom is covalently bonded to the 3 adjacent carbon atom. The 4th electron is in free to move about a different layer. So graphite is good conductor of electricity, and due to this graphite is good conductor of electricity. The different layer are held together by the weak van der Waals force of attraction, so each layer can slide over the another and hence they are soft and they are used as a good lubricant. तो बेसिकली यहाँ पे एक और चीज डिस्कशन किया हमने कि जो 2 लेयर है एक दूसरे के साथ बहुत ज्यादा लंबे डिस्टेंस पे होता है. जनरली डायमंड के अंदर 1.54 एंगस्ट्रॉम के आसपास डिस्टेंस होता है, व्हाइल इन केस ऑफ ग्रेफाइट हैविंग 3.7 एंगस्ट्रॉम के आसपास डिस्टेंस होगा. सो ऑलमोस्ट डबल लेयर है. इसलिए जब भी आप प्रेशर देते हो तो ये जो 2 लेयर है वो स्कीट हो जाते हैं. इसीलिए पेंसिल की टिप जो ग्रेफाइट से बनी होती है ज्यादा प्रेशर पे टूट जाती है. बट हियर इन केस जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ लेयर्ड एंड लस्टर स्ट्रक्चर दे आर सॉफ्ट एंड गुड लुब्रिकेंट. गुड लुब्रिकेंट का मतलब क्या होगा? द मशीन इंटरनल पार्ट where the temperature rises to this 500 or 600 degree Celsius. I'm talking about 500 and 600 degree Celsius. At that time no grease, no oil is work out. वहां पे graphite work as a lubricant. Graphite is widely used as a lubricant. Opposite to that, diamond is used as a abrasive. Fine. So वो भी एक चीज याद रखिए. This is all about your graphite part हमने discussion किया. Next we moved on to this diamond part. So in case of graphite, covalent bonds are really very strong and directional in nature. Therefore, atoms are held very strongly at their positions. आपने शायद डायमंड का स्ट्रक्चर देखा होगा. आफ्टर ग्रेफाइट विल डिस्कस अबाउट डायमंड. सो डायमंड का स्ट्रक्चर देखा होगा, एक कार्बन के साथ और 3 कार्बन, फिर वही 3 कार्बन के साथ और 3 कार्बन, एंड देन यू हैव अ नेटवर्क 3-dimensional स्ट्रक्चर. Such solid are very hard and brittle. They have extremely high melting points and may even decomposition before melting. They are insulators and do not conduct the electricity. Most important difference. Diamond having a 3-dimensional network structure and silicon carbide are the typical examples of such kind of solids. So after graphite, this is all about your diamond. टेक्स्ट बुक के अंदर एक बहुत ही अच्छा ब्यूटीफुल चार्ट या फिर टेबल ड्रॉ करके दिया हुआ है, वो डिस्कशन कर लेते, जिसके अंदर पूरा का पूरा क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड्स कवर कर लिया है. So such table you found in your textbook. See, that is called types of solid, constituent particle, force of attraction, example, physical properties, electrical conductivity and melting point. So in cut short, अगर ये टेबल अच्छे से प्रिपेयर कर लिया तो सारा का सारा अब तक पूरा सेशन जो डिस्कस किया है ये टेबल के अंदर कवर्ड है. That is first molecular solid subdivided into three part, non-polar, polar and hydrogen bond. Example के साथ क्लियर किया हुआ है. Then ionic solids. Then it's all about your metallic solids. And last में अभी जो हमने डिस्कशन किया that is all about your covalent solid. So this is all about your session 2. In this session we'll discuss about the classification of crystalline compounds. So this is all about your today's session. Thank you.